Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last game, the final game of the round of 18 Series Futsal Victoria here against Carlton versus Altona. Of course, I'm the co-commentator, Joseph Akon, and I'm joined, of course, here with the main commentator here, Peter Pathimos. Peter?
Yes, Joseph Akon. It's been a massive night. Two real good clashes. Well, the previous one was a massive surprise. Western United getting all 3 points against Camberfield, who are running hot, putting an end to Camberfield's winning streak. And now this one here, this one's the massive final for Carlton and Altona, both on 18 points.
That's right.
They need to win to try and get out of that dreaded spot. Now, no one's 100% safe, apart from Hume.
Correct, yep.
So they've all got to put in and get those 3 points. It's a massive last game of round 18.
Absolutely. As Peter did mention, it's a do-and-die affair here. Whoever wins gets the advantage in the 3-game series.
Yep.
Altona, I believe, won in the first round, which was 10-5. And Carlton went on to win in the second round 4-3, which was much more of a tighter contest.
Yep.
So it's a do-and-die affair. And, Peter, just before we get into it, I know Carlton assistant manager Noel Soma.
Yep.
I know you watching out there. I just want to use this opportunity to say that unfortunately he's unable to join us here.
Yep.
On Monday, I understand he was reffing somewhere and sadly had a seizure. Noel Soma. Yeah.
Okay.
So unfortunately he's still stuck in the hospital.
Yep.
And we just want to wish you a safe recovery here
Yes, mate,
whilst you watch your boys play.
Speedy recovery, mate,
Yep.
and hopefully your boys bring home the points for you. Of course, Altona are going to have a different point of view of it, but, mate, speedy recovery.
That's right. So, Peter, just to go through the Carlton team list, if you want to take us through.
Yes, we'll go through the team list. Carlton wearing a new look, maroon, sort of blackish uniform here. Looks quite impressive.
That's right.
We'll call out the numbers. We've got him here. Number 2, Oscar Yee. His name, but I'm not sure if he's here. Number 9, Daniel Aliano. 14, Gerardo Soto. 16, Shaban Rajab, the Mad Dog. 21, Nathaniel Turner. 22, Ibrahim Haibi. 23, Nicholas Pathmos. 77, Reese Isturisi. Number 6, Sebastian Wickert. And number 18, Oliver Holland. And for Altona, now the managers for Carlton is Evan Rabotis. He will be barking out instructions. Away we go, Altona in the royal blue. They'll be looking at getting all 3 points. Altona Knights, number 7, Michael Lazzini. 45, Rodrigo De Faria. Number 9, Thomas Ellis. Number 8, Yanni Pira. Number 10, Berard Bezapor. 18, Hayfam. 21, Viv Drevevong. It's Daravong, sorry. Number 13, Michael Ayayi. Number 15, Sinan Gulhak. And number 2 in goal, number 22 in goals, Frano Sarich, Joseph Akon. This one could go any way.
Absolutely. Now, you've got, a keeper in Frano Sarich who, on a perfect day, can absolutely decide, whether Altona win. And I think the inclusion of Berat Bezapo has been very, very, very positive.
Yep.
For Altona. It's a very good pickup from Pascoville after they got relegated to Championship.
Yep.
And he's bringing his super-duper skills and goes into this league. So it's going to be a great game. It's all to play for.
Absolutely. And, you mentioned Bezapo coming in, but I also think Thomas Ellis has sparked up, that relationship with Bezapo as well, because it's not only one player you've got to look out for.
No, absolutely. I'm surprised Metro actually let him go. But again, Metro, from what I understand, have automatically qualified into Series Futsal. So next season, 2023/2 season, we will be seeing Metro.
Is Metro?
Metro is guaranteed completely back. They won the season last 2 weeks.
Wow.
So they are back in the top flight after God knows how long.
That's amazing, mate. We can find out how long. I think it might be 5 seasons. Pretty sure it was 2017.
So it's good to have them back.
2017. So they've won the championship.
Definitely. I think they've pretty much got almost head-to-head over every single team.
Well done.
There's 4 games, including this Sunday, to go. And just looking at the ladder here, So Metro sits on 36 points. Melbourne RQ is closing up, 6 points ahead.
Oh, how did that not go in off the post? That was a guaranteed goal, visually speaking. And somehow that stayed out, and Carlton breathed a sigh of relief. Score remains 0-0. 3 minutes almost gone. Yeah, interesting.
Apologies, that I think I might be getting the wrong information.
What can I say?
They do definitely have the head-to-head over Melbourne RQ. They actually, sorry to say, sit on 36 points.
Surely they haven't. It's 4 games to go.
They were actually confirmed to qualify, but I think they've lost the last few games.
Yeah, I don't think it's done yet.
Which is why it's closed the gap.
You got too excited from the Western United game.
Got too excited.
You got to
got
calm
too
down.
excited.
There's a pause. Dangerous. Oh, how can they miss that as well? That's the second opportunity. Yanni Pura sprang right across goal. And Carlton off the hook again, Joseph Akon.
That's right. In such a game where...
what a save. What a save. What a double save there. Frano Sarich, the force field.
That's right. In a game that is very important and crucial for both teams, there is really no room for any errors or mistakes at all. So they should be taking their chances and scoring goal. Peter, we spoke about the young team that Campbellfield have.
Yep.
Carlton is another team with a lot of young or youth players in the system.
Yeah.
Nicholas Pathimos, Nathaniel Taylor, Daniel Aliano.
They've got a lot of Oliver
Ibrahim
Holland,
Haibi.
Oliver Holland.
Yep.
I believe that
Oscar Yee as well.
Oscar Yee, who's not, I don't think he's in today.
I think it's probably on the bench or not.
No, I don't think he's in today. So I'm surprised he was named on the team list. But he might have been a late inclusion that I didn't see. Here we go, Bezapor. He's dangerous from anywhere, Bezapor. We know those Yupa Dupas are flicking and clap.
That's right.
They just get flicked and clapped right in the back of the net. Alice. He's also been a very good inclusion. De Ferrer gets stopped in the tracks. Mad Dog to Turner. Back to Mad Dog, and it was a double scissor kick from Pira.
This is the second game, if I'm correct, Rodrigo is playing after being unfortunately suspended for a while. So it's good to see him back on the pitch.
Back to see. He's a very important player for Altona. He fills that last position well. Turner with a big snap and great block there by Rodrigo. Pira going hard on Turner. He wins out in the end.
Yeah, he's really all over them, really.
Wow, little nutmeg there. It was lovely play across goal. There's the first one. It was beautifully played there by Alice. Gets the nutmeg, and he gets the first goal. They've been huffing and puffing, missed twice in a row. And on the third time lucky, third time a charm.
That's right. We've been speaking about Thomas Alice and Daniel Liano rushed, I guess, but the experience of Thomas Alice managed to get the ball through. Played it across, hoping for someone to be in the back post. And yes, Johnny Pira was certainly there.
We can get a look at that replay of the goal from the top camera, because I think he passed it through someone's legs, which is brilliant.
It was Daniel Liano, which I'm correct, if that's right.
If we have a look now, we'll tell now. Here we go. Oh, that's a lovely nutmeg there. Then does he pass it through Nicholas' legs? Might be through the legs as well. Brilliant play there by Alice. And he's turned out to be quite the player for Moreland, for
Altona. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's on the money there, but
he was in Moreland. He was at Moreland. That's why I got Turner, and a big save there by the force field. And that's Frano Sarich, the value that he has in between.
Oh yeah, the guy there is absolutely important for Altona. I know we did mention a lot about Berard and Thomas Alice, but most of the season injuries on Frano. Because at times Altona really comes out and they're looking a bit floppy, but Frano really shows his talent. That's an incorrect sub. I'm not sure if the ref picked up on that.
He didn't pick it up, but your refereeing instincts there alive and well. And
I'm sure D-Man will be watching this.
You'll be taking notes. Gerardo Soto on the pitch now, very important player for Carlton. And they've got to watch, they've got to keep a tab on this young Alice. Thomas Alice is a live wire, that's for sure.
Noel will be watching this in the hospital bed, probably messaging Avon, trying to give him some tips from the screen. Carlton has usually started a bit slow for the past few games. But eventually they find their feet
They get into
mid-games. Yeah, they get into it and get warmed up. It's the first foul.
First foul there. Who's
That's my brother, Michael Ayayi there.
Ayayi? Is that Ayayi?
That's right. He's back in.
Different hairstyle today. He's got a bit of a flick going on.
That's right. He's always got different things going on. Sometimes he's got a dreadlock, sometimes a cornrow, or sometimes he just goes in with the afro.
Mad Dog and a snap and a block. And corner kick there. It's 1-0 the score. Plenty of time still to come. 15-18 on the clock. It was a goal. I think it was Thomas Ellis that. No, it wasn't Thomas Ellis. It was
Gianni
Piro.
Thomas assisted,
yeah. There's Ellis there again. Running on his Latini. Left full Latini trying to get onto Parthamos. Danger there. Cut out there by Thomas. Soto extremely well. To Soto that was. It was Mad Dog who got that pass across.
That's right. We spoke about
Gerardo Soto.
We spoke about Trent Nixon in the last game. I think also Sin and Gloak, very young, but I think he's also one of the good target.
He's very young. He's 21 years old.
Yeah.
Not even, I think. He's 21 going.
Very young, but he's got quite a bit of experience in him. He's played across Western Wolves and some of the good teams. So played Fitzroy as well.
Yeah, well, he's learnt his craft at Fitzroy, that's for sure. Alice to Yayayi. Here comes.
Ayayi is a very good addition for them because he usually plays at the back end. I think he's going to be a bit of a headache for Shaban Mad Dog. There we go.
There you go. He stepped in front of him.
I would love to see a battle between Michael Ayayi and Luke Ross.
That'll be a big battle. He's Parthimos. Can he scrape it onto the left? He's got to come back. Too much room there. Ayayi sniffing the collar. And he could just feel him at the background.
I've noticed a bit of pattern going on with Altona. I think every 2 minutes they're subbing players on, keep everyone fresh.
Lovely. Thomas Ellis almost opening it up. And Taliana had more time, no one talking to him. He could have turned and gone the other way. As on comes Sebastian. Sebastian Wickert. It's been a good inclusion for Carlton as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he's a left foot player, isn't he?
It looks like it.
I think he is.
There we go.
He's got the left foot. He could start it up already. Yagi in the way there. And loses balance. Start again, says the referee. High Fam couldn't keep it under control. Refereeing's been fantastic tonight at Joseph Ocon.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't think there's been any controversies at all. It's been the VR decisions has been great.
Let's not speak too soon.
Hopefully they'll be able to keep it up for the remainder of the season and going into the next seasons.
Paul Valenti on the pitch now. He's gone straight to the golden ponytail. Sinan Gulag be manning him up. Yaye. Get that name right. Alice trying to play it on, but golden ponytail couldn't bring it down. What have been...
Oh, so it looks like Josh Piverenti must have come in for Oscar Yee.
Yes.
So I don't see his name on the team sheet.
Yeah, that's what it must be. Piverenti instead of Yee. That's what it is. Let's cross that out, Joseph. Piverenti's in. And it's High Fam on the pitch there. I called him earlier, Thomas Ellis, but it's High Fam done well. High Fam with a shot. He did well there, the golden ponytail, to bring it down as a target.
He's been around for a long time as well. Played around good old days, Brunswick.
Yeah. Well, no free kick, says the referee. Golden ponytail asking the question. Eliano there, sticking his ground. Sebastian there just overstepping the mark. High Fam tries to play the target. Oh, good turn. I thought he could have snapped in. Plays him offside here. Oh,
that would be a foul there, yeah.
A silly foul from High Fam. Saw he got away. Knew he was close to the last man. And Pulverenti to bring it in. Carlton still in the game, no doubt about it. 11 minutes 25. They just don't want Altona to kick away if they want to stay in this game. Yay.
In the midst of things again.
Yay, trying to get a goal here. Oh, ponytail, golden ponytail off the upright. He's unlucky. Oh, and Latini sprays it left. And that was a good opportunity there, Altona. I'll tell you, Altona had the lion's share of the opportunities, that's for sure.
Yeah, it looks like they've done the assignment quite very well, putting a bit of pressure and intensity on Carlton, trying to make them make that errors and mistakes. And this is what Futsal all about. You make any mistakes and you get punished for it.
And big throw there to Sebastian Wickert, but couldn't bring the header across. It's a formidable presence in goals, Frano Saric. Soto's had a really good season as well. Pulverenti couldn't snap the left foot, snap right across the body.
Just looking at some of the statistics here, it's disappeared from me, but Berat Bezatpo is the current leading goal scorer for Altona on 20 goals, Chief.
Yes, that's probably better. Oh, Latini! And a very big save for Ibrahim. But I'll tell you what, Altona could easily have been 3-0 up now.
Oh, easily.
Carlton have fallen asleep on several occasions and let him in, and they're unlucky. Here's another cut, a Yay. Ponytail, back to Yay. He's going to get toe poke mad. He does, but not much of a big shooter, is he?
Nah, he's more of a defensive player. And I'm not sure whether Carlton is waiting to go down 2-0 or 3-0, but if I'm Evan Robotis, I will be calling for a timeout. You know, I have a different timeline plan in place.
Yeah. Maybe that's what will happen. Okay. We've got a bit of
looks
chat
like
here.
there's...
Latini's getting a word to him. Latini's got to behave himself. He's been sent off previously. He doesn't want to go back into the book.
Good work on referee Costa Gazis having a quiet word with Latini. Looks like his message has been heard across.
Oh, good. They give them a thumbs up. That's what you want.
That's right. It's a corner here by Carlton. He's tipped it up. Is it going to be a volley by Gerardo? No, it's a side ball. Michael Latini kicks that out.
He did well, Latini, to put the muzzle on it.
That's right. Sebastian.
He's trying to find his way. He scored a nice goal, Sebastian. I think it was the last game or the round before that. And he's trying to find his feet. No, it wasn't the last game. It was the game before. Just hasn't been able to really iron out his play. But you can see he's a quality player.
Yeah, he's got a potential. Just probably would need some few more games to get into the midst of things. So, yeah, we'll see what's happening from there.
Bezaport is 14 games, 20 goals. This is
20
15th
goals.
game. And make it, well, I was going to say make it 21. And another big save there by Ibrahim. And he might have copped one in the midsection. Referee's coming across, Michael Tiaras, to have a chat to him. He might have copped one in, where did he cop it, in the face? It's hard to tell because he's back upright. He's a tall fella, isn't he?
Oh, he is, and I'll say, look, that's a very good pickup there. Moving away from Preston after Lockman got injured, and he's now been the #1 goalkeeper with Reece Inturisi being the second goalkeeper for Carlton. So he's got a lot of potential. Also, one of the youngest players on the field.
Carlton also had to rebuild their squad. Oh, Pulverenti, and what a save there by the force field. Ridiculous.
Frano, as I did mention, he's got so much experience. He knows how to read the game. And right there, he's done it again. Save upon saves upon save, Peter.
Carlton are thinking what they have to do. Altona's had the more clear chances, but Carlton's had a lot more shots. I would say, Turner across again, and it's the force field again. He's put it Bezapor. And he's so comfortable in goals.
Oh, he's very comfortable, and he's one of the finest goalkeepers that we've seen in this league. I see there's a lot of friendship battle going on social media with Adam Cooper, just always randomly posting things on Frano's Facebook wall.
They've got a good relationship.
They definitely do, Chief.
It extends off the court as well, so it's good to see the community, serious futsal, although they battle it in, week out, some fierce rivalry week in, week out. But off the field, a lot of the players are actually good friends, and they get together and they can share a meal together.
Nah, definitely.
So it's great to see. It's a great community. And I think everyone's of the understanding we are pioneering something very new.
Definitely.
Something that didn't exist before. This is dangerous.
That should be a foul there. Shani Pirak getting cluttered in.
No, I think it was
Rodrigo Ferreira. Yep, that's right.
The big unit got worked over.
Perfect example, Peter, last week, Moreland versus Fitzroy, you've got Scotty Rogan versing his very own friend, Ose Philo.
Yes.
Who he actually was the best man on his wedding. But on the field, it's different. They battered it out. They went at each other, kicked each other.
Definitely.
But they're still best mates.
Ferreira! De Ferreira with a shot, gets a corner kick. You're not wrong. There's brothers that are against it. There's cousins, there's best friends, there's groomsmen, and everything you can name in this league. It's just a testament to see how. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. That'll be a ripper. Oh, and De Ferreira would have finished off a lovely goal there. What a pass there. Was it from Alice or from Pira? It might have been Yanni Pira. Oof. The pass might have been from, who's the number 8 here?
Yanni Pira is number 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lovely pass. Got me excited.
Oh, Altona is really throwing everything at it, trying to test Ibrahim Habi with a shot. I think both teams are actually trying the keepers out.
Yep. David Sarich will be making sure he takes all 3 points.
5 minutes to go, Peter.
5 minutes for the first half, that is. Mad Dog, he's going for a scrape. Oh! Tell you what, very effective. Somehow found its way there. It's Aliano. It's gone over the
Mad
top.
Dog with the volley!
Frano Sarich has been fantastic. Although, you know, it's all the feet. He's
That's
saved
right,
almost
yeah.
every one of them with his feet.
Mad Dog has actually scored 2 goals from a volley, if I'm correct, this season. Both got nominated for goal of the week, if I remember correct. But he's known to do that. So
Let's see.
Freno has some work to do.
See if he can get another volley. Turner. Oh, handball. I'll tell you what, there's going to be a challenge.
There's going to be a challenge. Shaman Rajab is calling for the challenge. It's up to the manager, Chief.
Let's see what Seven Robota's going to say. If we can get a replay there.
Replay coming up.
This one's hot off the press. Have a look. Let's have a look. Did
Nathaniel.
He comes close. Oh, he
Oh.
does. He hits his other hand. He gives it a gangster slap.
It's not going to be given. I will be certain. If we can get another replay. Yes, please.
Why wouldn't that be given? That's weird. That's a 100% handball. How could you not give this?
Oh, well, looking at this angle, it looks like he's actually controlled the ball with his hand.
Well, he didn't mean it, but he's hit it for sure.
Well, usually when the ball deflects off your body into your arms, it usually doesn't get given because it doesn't really.
That could have gone. That could have gone somewhere else. So
Yeah.
it has stopped. That could have gone back to Mad Dog. Look, and he stopped it.
That's
back
right.
To Mad
So
Dog.
that is the only argument I think that the refs will now be looking at.
I'll be very surprised that's
Yeah.
not given. But and again, mate, it won't be the first time I'm surprised. I'm at that point where I'm not surprised anymore. How does that sound?
Yeah, now look, from what I can see here, the refs are possibly going to award the penalty only because Shaban Rajab could have gained an advantage at the ball not hit on Johnny Perez's hand.
Yep.
Again, you have the other discussion where the ball deflected off into his hand. Was he aware of his hand position? Not exactly.
But now you're talking about psychology here. How would a referee know all this stuff? Did he mean it?
It's all the interpretations. We go
Let's have a
through
look.
all of
Let's
them.
have a
Yeah.
look. For me personally,
So it deflects off his hand.
I think most, even in outdoor,
Yeah.
that would be a penalty.
I'm going to give it a penalty only on the pure basis on the fact that the ball hasn't hit his hand. He's actually brought his hand motion towards the ball.
Okay, so you will give it a penalty, but now we're going to see what
We've got to see what they are. The referees
do.
think maybe we can. Do we have some communications going on there with the referee? If we can hear,
There's going to be communication soon.
they're taking a lot of time. I think they're discussing again. These are all the factors that the referees need to take into considerations.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully they can see the top view angle because the top view angle gives you a different perspective. Because in the normal angle, you can see that the ball hits his hand.
Yeah.
But in the top view camera, you can see that the hand came across and just stopped the ball from coming through to Shaban. So
all the Carlton supporters will be praying for the penalty.
yeah, hopefully they're not listening to me.
The Altona supporters will be hoping that you're right, Joe, that might be not given. What is your take? Is it going to be given or not?
I will give it if I was doing VAR, only because, again, his hand has come towards to actually hit the ball. So there's two things that we always look at. Was it ball to hand or was it hand to ball? And in this clear example, it was hand to ball. So you can see the hand motion
Yeah.
coming towards the but if we can get a top view angle once again, we can see his right hand fist coming towards the ball, hitting it, as you can see on the replay here. So the deflection is coming from the left foot, and then bam, he's used his hand to hit it, even though he's not aware of the position of the ball or his hand, but he still made his hand a bit naturally bigger. So they're taking their time, which is fair enough. We prefer that, even though we're getting late here. We'll finish at 12 at this point. But I would love to see the right decision given, and I would love to see a penalty given.
I don't know. The right decision in my mind would be a penalty.
Yes, I think we both agree.
Let's see what happens here, because anything can happen here.
Yeah.
Michael Tsiaris and Costas Gatsis and Benjamin Callum there. You can't see them on your screen, but they are still talking. We're hoping that
there's a lot of discussions going on.
Yeah, but this will be where the extra camera will come in handy.
That's right. When it comes to VR, Pete,
that will happen most likely next season, where there'll be another camera and we'll be able to flick screens, and have communication all over the field, where we'll be able to talk to one of the officials and sort of get a definite.
Yep, that would be beautiful to
pretty much a definite decision straight up in the commentary box, instead of we're a little bit blindsided.
There we go, Peter.
Let's see.
It's a penalty. Penalty given.
Wow,
I am very happy with the decision. I think everyone can see it, yeah.
Look, I feel so. Look, he's not happy, David Savage, with the claps.
Yep.
Look, I do feel for David. I feel sorry for Altona. This year they've had a few tough decisions go against them. I think if that happened to them, they'd expect a penalty too. That's the thing. It's very hard. They don't have the footage. They don't know exactly what's happened right now.
And so, look, I will be happy that a penalty has been given, whether I'm on Altona or Carlton side, in a sense that the ref took quite a long time to make sure they're giving the right decision.
Yep.
They didn't just go to the screen and then come out penalty. They took their time, discussed everything.
Yep. I think once you see the replay, most people will agree he did touch his hand and it's free kick. So here's the opportunity now. Frano Savage is not easy to beat in goal.
Well, if it was 10-meter penalty, I would say he's got a chance.
He's definitely got a chance still here.
Yeah, he does.
Mad Dog has sprayed a couple here and there. Oh!
Fist it in. Mad Dog. Shaban Rajab.
And Frano Savage puts it back on the spot, just letting him know, don't get too comfortable. We'll be back in a sec. And a big goal for the Mad Dog, Shaban Rajab. And Frano Savage was very close to saving that.
Oh, he was. He went the right direction.
Oh, Bezapo! Ridiculous. Almost got put him in front again.
I wouldn't be surprised if this game finishes on a penalty, Peter.
Yeah, it's one of those, must-win game for both teams. And it might go with Wave. Turner does well. Turner, what a save there. Brilliant play there by young Turner. Big Shy Liano falls there.
Oh! Is that going to be a possible... That's a yellow card. Altona will be challenging for a possible red card. If they're done, I'll be surprised.
Oh, Bezapo got really chopped there. Young Nicholas Barthmos went with a big axe. Let's have a look at this. Bezapo's way too quick. That's a red card.
That could possibly be a red card.
Surprised. Are they going to challenge it?
They're challenging. I can hear David challenging.
Yeah, he's gone.
I can hear David challenging for it. We're going to have a challenge. And there we go with the red card decision. Oh!
Yeah.
Look, we might be excited for a red card, but we don't know what the refs are thinking.
Look, honestly, that could be a red card.
That's what I thought straight away.
If you got 10 referees in the room, I think more than half would say, if not.
Let's see the top view, Peter, here.
If not,
perfect angle.
Yeah, perfect. Let's see. Let's have a look now.
There we go. Kicked him right in the abs. Should be a red card.
That's a red card. If he gets away with it, that's a very lucky decision. So who's deciding?
The referees will be going on the screen to check. So we'll see the top angle once again.
Let's have a look. This is controversial, but I think if you have a close look, he's just gone straight. Bezapour's quick, but I would say that you could pull out of that. You could pull out of that. I think that would be a red card.
I think it should be a red card. Nicholas Padimos hasn't really had any touch or whatsoever on the ball. The kick wasn't even low to the leg. It was much more higher on the ab of Berat Bezapor.
Michael Chavella here might have said that would have been a good leg kick in MMA.
Yeah, nah, that's absolutely right, yeah.
Well, the decision's pending. We're just still waiting for the referees to make a decision. I'd be very lucky if he survives here.
Let's
Jason.
see if there's anything going on in the comment section. If you're joining us in the on YouTube anyway, let us know.
Let us know about it.
We can see some few things going on. Adam Cooper saying, put on Oliver Holland. And I think Adam Cooper must have heard us. So he commented saying, I don't like Frano at all.
Well,
he must have heard us. He's the fifth official. What do you think in the comments? Do you think it's a red card for Nicholas Pathimos? I believe it should be Peter.
Look, if you look at it, he was in no man's land. Bezapor clearly won the ball in front. And
there we go. We've got a decision.
Red card will be back pocket. There you go. Red card.
He's saying no yellow card.
So what's that? Just a yellow card?
Oh, just a yellow card stands. Oh.
That's a very controversial decision here.
Johnny Vuther says clean tackle from Nicholas Pathimos. Domenico Perry says no, Nico. I'm not sure what that means.
I'm very surprised that he just received the yellow. I think that, look, is he coming to the bench to give a red or no? It's all over. So the decision's made.
There we go. Adam Cooper says red, 1,000%. I think from a refereeing perspective, Peter, I think what they also look at is when it comes to a last defender, there's two things that we look at.
He's the last man, though.
He's the last man, but we also look at one other thing, there's actually different factors.
Oh, Frano.
So you got to look at whether the other opponent had full control of the ball, and also whether the goal was guarded or unguarded by a goalkeeper, which in this case was guarded by a goalkeeper. And I don't think Berat had a full control of the ball. So
I don't know. Look, to be honest, I think Altona a bit stiff on that occasion. I definitely think that they had a penalty awarded correctly, but I think Nico
should be off.
Should be sent off.
Yeah, I think the comment section agree with us. Domenico says lucky Nicolas didn't receive a red card. Maybe I should get a microphone down there in the halftime and see what the referee think.
Well, it is all under review. This is the first season we've got VAR, isn't it?
That's
is that
right.
Correct. So let's not beat around the bush.
Trial and error, yeah.
We know it's not perfect, and it will improve. And this is the game. Unfortunately, like it or not, you get bad decisions. You've just got to muster them up and try and win the game. I don't know what else to say, I suppose.
Yeah.
But this is still a great game. 1-1 in his opportunity. This is young Oliver Holland. Marked as under 17 here. What number is he? Number 7. 17. It's marked as 18 here, Joseph Ocon. He's young Oliver Holland. He's a youngster. He could get... Oh! Holland! Does he get a goal?
Oh, Frano saves that.
Frano's a machine.
Jumps in straight away. Plays the ball.
And this game's really opened up now.
It is. Peter, we've got 1 minute and 48 seconds joining us. From the hospital bed in Sunshine, Noah Soma saying Nicolas shouldn't be getting a red card. Of course, Carlton coach.
Shouldn't.
He shouldn't. Nicolas, he says the yellow card is a good decision.
I've seen tackles like that not even given a yellow card, so I'm not saying it's the right decision, but at least there was a card given.
Adam Kanofsky also is telling us red card every day of the year. Yeah. Every day.
Yeah, I think the same too.
Yeah, well, Peter, I think maybe at the end of the game we should bring one of the referees here to get a bit of understanding of how they came to that decision of not red card. It'd be good to get an insight.
Well, it'd be good to know because they're probably going to say that the keeper was the last man and stuff like that.
That's right.
But this is where the rule is cloudy. Is the keeper a player?
Well...
So what's the decision if there was no keeper there?
If there was no keeper there, that means the goal is unguarded, and which means there's a more greater opportunity for the player to score a goal. So far as the goal is unguarded, you are more likely.
Is that why keepers,
Now,
if they handball it, they get the red card most of the time?
most of the time, that's correct. And this is the other tricky part, Peter. If Nicholas had pulled Berard, it would have been a red card.
Oh, okay.
The law says that obviously you don't kick the futsal ball with your hand. You play with your leg. So if you went in with your hand, that means you are making no attempt whatsoever for the ball. So that would have been a straight red card, regardless of whether it was the goal was guarded or not. So that's a couple of the things we go. And just before you take us to the timeout break,
Yep.
Caleb Amen is asking for a shout out before first hour. So Caleb, that's your shout out there. Thanks for joining us. Series Futsal Arena here with me, co-commentator Joseph, and the chief himself, Peter Parthimos.
All right. How are you, Callum? I hope you're enjoying the game. I don't know whether it's worth going on a little quick ad break. We might go for a very small ad break and be back with you after the timeout. Well, that was a little quick break. There's Nikos Ignatiadis there coming out, having a big chat to the Altona Knights there. 1-1, still plenty to play for. We said there was no controversial decisions, but there you go. We had one already.
Yeah, well.
The Altona fans won't be happy if Gerardo Soto pinches the ball. Somehow does a dance, hangs onto it, scrapes one down the line. Mad Dog.
Michael Ayayi.
Young Holland doing well. Good opportunity. Ooh.
3 seconds to go, Peter.
3 seconds.
And there we go.
Half time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mad frothers from all over this mad flat world of ours. We're back right after this.
He's in. Carlton is standing there. They have no idea what just took them. It looks like, listen, it's a beauty.
Over. Davies lifts over the top. Odds gone in. It's Mary Hubik. It's goal number 4. Well done by Davies. To Hubik. Here she's in now. Mary Hubik. 2-0. A little too clever there from Al. Break on for Hubik. Mary Hubik. Wow.
Try to go back to Davies. Playing Finney, and the toe pie from Mary Hubik gets Evolution third of this half.
Save and
Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's the
worries,
yellow.
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here
Good
in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Side ball actually lifted over to Caro. Caro! Oh. Caro! That's the magic! the quiet one for Adam Cooper.
Yeah, he's just, as we see the Andre Caro there, absolutely brilliant.
In the D, Cassis. Caro's done it again! It's a hat trick for Andre Caro. Facebook, on YouTube via WeFroth. Caro, there it is. There it is. The magic from Andre Caro. The rabbit out of the hat. Aaron Yu, unpassable. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half in what may be the most important game for this season for Carlton and Altona. I'm here with Joseph O'Con, the Commissioner. My name is Peter Parthimos, and we're calling this second half right to the very depth. This one's got to go down to the wire. Joseph O'Con, who's going to win it from here?
It's tough. Peter, I think Altona's got a very great chance from what I can see. I think they've had more greater opportunities as compared to Carlton. However, it is Futsal, it's anyone's game, and I think whichever team gets the next goal can probably prove the most important question, who is going to win. So there we go. Shaban, Mad Dog, Rajab kicking us off.
Turner, and we've seen young Oliver Holland on the pitch. He's been mentioned by the fifth official.
The fifth official,
Adam
that's
Cooper
right.
a couple of times. So he's got tickets on this young lad, and I'll tell you, the way he's moving and the way he's sort of sitting in that spot, looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's only a matter of time before the young lad gets his feel, gets a bit comfortable, gets the confidence up, and then you never know what could happen in the big city.
That's right. Being endorsed by Adam Cooper is a big thing, so...
Oh, and a yay.
Nah, it should be a foul for Ayayi. Oh, it's a play on. Okay.
No advantage, nothing.
Nothing seems to be given.
It looks like Soto somehow gets onto it. Oliver. Whoa, it comes in harder. Yay, big tackle there on the youngster. They'll do him no real harm. He's got to learn how to take these big tackles as left for Latini. And he took it like a champ, no problem at all there, young Oliver. As Ibrahim to bring it in. Short pass here, Gerardo Soto. Soto's creeping into the game now. He's a big influence to the young lads. Mad Dog, another big influence. Oliver, cut out by Yaya. Your man, Yaya's having a good game so far. And a big scrape forced to Oliver.
He's sure he's...
Young Holland with a scrape of Frano like he's done with every other shot. He's saved that one as well.
Absolute legend in Futsal goalkeeping. There we go here. Unfortunately, Michael Latini misplays the pass here. Altona is slipping, Chief. They're slipping.
Look, Altona's a funny team. They can show you a good 5 minutes of this type of nonsense type of futsal. And then, clean bowled everyone. And then they'll go up and score. So, Frano Sarish, as long as Frano's solid in goals, Altona's always got a chance.
That's right. Nah, that's exactly what I've been talking about there. And he's a big influence. And I think he's also great with his feet. He can play fifth man easily when...
lovely
play. To go. No, it's not.
Way too much room for a goal poacher like Alice. Carlton haven't been as tight. They were very tight against Hume on the catch-up round. Mad Dog across. Big slide there by Holland, the back post. No home. Bezapoy's already ripped Nicholas earlier. Almost got him sent off. He probably should have got sent off.
Yeah, I think he should have. And
he's very lucky. He hasn't come back on. Maybe
Evan is having a chat with him.
Evan's saying he's a ex-referee too, Evan, or he's
That's
still,
right.
still does a bit of social refereeing, so he knows all about the rules.
I think the ref was saying the challenge wasn't a denier of a goal scoring opportunity, which in Futsal term or in soccer term we call it doxo. So it's not a denier of an obvious goal scoring opportunity, which is exactly something that I did mention, that Berard didn't really have possession of the ball. Therefore, if Berard had possession of the ball, that would have probably been different. But because they were both running to challenge for the ball, it's technically not in his hands. So it wasn't a denial of an obvious goal scoring opportunity. Hence, while the Nicholas Pathimos is still on the pitch.
Well, you know, anyone that buries for Altona thinks that's a lot of nonsense that you just said.
That's exactly what they might be thinking. I'm just speaking what the book says. Sideboard here for Carlton.
Still level, 1-1 apiece. Plenty of action still to come. Emiliano scrapes one, looking for that back post. Pulverenti putting the hand up, saying he should have been there. Nevertheless, Frano with the ball. And Bezapol's going to cause havoc all the time, isn't he? Good play there by...
He definitely is. Him and, what's his name, Gerardo Soto, they're very well known to each other.
Yep.
They play around the Mount Evelyn area. They play some few socials and train together as well sometimes. So they're definitely aware of each other's
They
strengths.
know exactly how each other play, that's for sure. Here's Pira. A lovely little pass there. Done well. That's to bring under control. Bezapol with trickery. Is he going to burn rubber? Gets dispossessed but wins the turnover. Pira, Alice, scrape, Ibrahim clean, goes long throw, look for the target. He's come out beautifully there. Frano, the force field, splits the needle. And side ball.
Late in the 11:33 normal time, Melbourne time. We've got 71 people, Chief, joining us on YouTube here.
Yep.
This is
lovely
Serious
pass.
Photo.
Big heavy touch there by Liano. He's made a meal out of it.
Hi, fan.
He's done well,
Josh.
Pulverenti. Did you lose it, Pulverenti?
It's going to be a yellow card shown here for someone.
Faria,
Rodrigo.
Faria. Let's have a look at the replay there, because Mad Dog went down like a bag of spuds.
The
That
refs
wasn't
seems-
Mad Dog, sorry, it was Pulverenti.
The refs needs to give him a break. The kid, Rodrigo, keeps getting cards.
Yeah, look, he'll calm down. He's high fam, loses possession.
Good fight by Josh here to still win the position.
And
Berra
then-
comes in and
Oh, no! He's gone hip and shoulder, AFL style. De Ferreira. That was a hip and shoulder, but he's checked the body. Aliano, Pulverenti trying to scrape it through De Ferreira in the way. He's done well. De Ferreira comes away with it. There's a pause. Dangerous.
Oof. He didn't get a super dupe on.
So dangerous. Absolutely dangerous.
There he is. Nicholas Pathimos, the man at the center of controversy. Red card or no red card?
Well, we're going to have to call him the super cat. He's got 9 lives at the moment.
One has been utilized. Only 8 left then.
Yes. He's copped it in the eye there. The ball ricocheted off him. He's very lucky. Let's see if it's more controversial. If he has any influence on the game from here on, there'll be a lot of talk going on.
Oh, look, he's looking to be
He's shaky.
he's shaking. Oh, it's on this is getting his trickiness.
You know what it is? You know those small poles behind the goal?
Yeah.
If they get hit in the corner and hits the back of the net, it looks like a goal.
It's really trickiness in
Very hard.
thinking it's a goal.
Well, the ball is like a flash. It's so quick. Gerardo's done well. He's gone through. He's gone through twice. Can't get past De Ferreira. De Ferreira plays on.
Yeah, another man again. Oh, it's the
Ooh.
same players, Peter. This time, Berard got the better of Nicholas.
Oh, that time there, Beza lost out on that occasion, but he's so quick and dangerous. Have a look at this 1-2. Well played. Aliano now gives it away again. Nicholas Pathimos. Play on, says the referee. Pass to Pulverenti.
I don't think they deemed it as a foul.
Which foul are you talking about? The middle?
The middle one, I don't think they deemed it as foul. I think he's giving him a warning saying stop diving. That's a simulation of the law. Could be getting a yellow card for that, possibly.
Well, that's good that you're clearing that up. Gerardo Soto, little pass. Does he get Pulverente on his bike? Pulverente loses out there. There Ferrer to bring it in. Goes the throw into the centre. The Gulhak has got a big turn on him. Goes a little touch. It wasn't enough. Pulverente's in trouble. Gulhak, he's done well. Pulverente to recover. 15 minutes, game's gone fast. 1-1 now. This is a battle royal. They're playing for life here.
Yeah, it's
for
it's
survival.
A very tight encounter, really. Both keepers are doing very well in the goals, and the players are also putting on the pressure.
Oh, it's come right through. I don't know what happened. Liano flaked it a bit there. I'm not sure what happened. It just came right through. I almost came into the commentary box. That's like.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, so
Waiting for it.
Mad Dog's come back on for another spell. Mad Dog's trying to go alone. Look at the Mad Dog. He's done well there, Gulhak. And he did have a spell, Gulhaki Carlton as well.
Yeah, he's been all over the place.
Yeah, I think he's gone to Fitzroy, Carlton,
Western Wolves.
Western Wolves, and then Altona. Did he go to Hume at all? No, I can't remember Hume.
I don't think he's going to.
There was rumours he was going to go to Hume.
Pascoville
And
too.
Pasco Val, that's right. There's good assistant work there from our production team.
They're on the row.
1 little 2. Does it get through? Oh, little ball over the top doesn't work, but Pulverente still gets possession. Who's bringing in? Path wants to bring it in. Will be a little touch in the middle there. 1-2. Sharper goes down hard.
Advantage play.
He's got to get
I don't
up.
think
Sharper.
that's an advantage.
No advantage. No free kick. Referee says play on.
They did play the advantage. I'm just saying I don't think an advantage should be applied there because everyone pretty much stopped. I don't think there was a great attack in there.
They should have brought it back.
Yeah, should have brought it back. Yeah.
Yep.
Nicholas Pathmos here with the sideboard to Shaban Rajab.
Pulverente's done well to bring that down. That's ridiculous, Pulverente.
I was going to say, he's been all over them, I saw. He's
Tell you
playing
what,
really well.
He's had a couple of good weeks since coming back. He had a bit of a spell where he was away. I'm not sure what happened, maybe not getting chosen in the team or maybe he was unavailable. But since he's come back, I think he's been solid for Carlton.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Liano's touch a bit heavy, but got to be a goal. Frano again. Ridiculous. Frano Sarich.
Looks like he's had his hips there, but he's all over them. Number 22 in green shirt there for Altona, Frano Sarich. Very, very good.
Gaps opening up in the Altona defence, but we know Altona, they can come down and score that quickly.
Oh, yeah, for sure. First off, I think we don't have the statistics yet, but I think the possession was 70-30 on Altona's side, but it's changed since the start of this second half, and it looks like Carlton is now on 65 and Altona staying on 35.
Wow. Sport to you from Wee Froth. And Nikos Ignatiadis, you can see him there. He wants the guys to keep going. Evan Robotis here on the sideline being very animated as well. So it's a big game for the managers and the coaches. David Sarich, ever not having Noel Soma there as his support crew. He's, as you said, nursing himself back to health.
Yeah. He's definitely joining us in the comment section. Yeah, I don't know why he keeps calling me uncle. I'm too young for that.
Well, maybe you were an uncle. Oh, Mad Dog! Mad Dog! Mad Dog! Mad Dog! Mad Dog! You bloody Mad Dog! And how do you beat Frano Sarich? And that's exactly how. It was quite tricky. You can see the great header there by Sebastian. And Mad Dog gets a big toe poke, and Frano no man's land, and not much High Fam can do. 2-1, the first time in this game that Carlton's taken the lead. Joseph O'Con, what do you make of it?
Oh, well, look, number 9 there, Thomas Alice. Unfortunately, could have done some bicycle kick to get the ball out, but I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe he likes Shaban, so he's like, let me assist you in scoring this goal.
So it was Alice, it wasn't High Fam.
Yeah, number 9. Thomas Alice.
Yep, I
kicked
called it
the
high
ball.
fam. Yeah, I was had it wrong. I thought it was high fam and kicked it in.
That's all right. He helped him. He kicked the ball.
Well, what can
inside.
he do? He probably was going to go in anyway.
Yeah. If the ball was on the ground, I think it would have been much more easier for him to clear. But whilst it's flying
really
up
do
the
that.
air,
Oh,
there
he's
we
an
go.
opportunity.
Yes, and then
Go hard! That was a rifle heading to the top corner. EB was on flying on the left side and just wide there. Joseph O'Connor, how close was that?
oh, it was very, very close. There's been very good close encounters here by both teams, and that was just one of them as well. So it's 10 minutes. It doesn't mean it's finished.
Mad Dog with a chance again. Mad Dog's on the ground. He looks like he's been hit from pillar to post.
Michael Latino will be asking questions of the referees.
Look, out of all the games, it's probably been the most challenging for the referees, to
We
be honest.
expected that.
And
I
it
think we
is
were expecting that.
the most in stake, really. The Western United game was pretty big, but no one expected United.
That's right.
Well, not many expected United to do the job on Camberfield.
Especially in the dying seconds.
In dying seconds. And Camberfield have had a great run. I think this is their first loss in the last 6 weeks or something like that. So
Pretty much, yeah.
had a great run.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us, just
Whoa.
to give you a bit of understanding, this
Alice, shots everywhere. Oh, and it's Gulhak with a worm burner.
Satan Gluak.
2 all apiece. And what a game we've got on our hand. Talk us through it, Joseph O'Connor.
There we go here with the replay. Satan gets the first kick. Thomas Alice takes the ball, manages to bring the ball on his left foot, takes a kick, deflects off Daniel Liano. Unfortunately, young Ibrahim Habi was unable to get up so quick with his reflexes, and it's a goal for Altona by the young killer number 15, Sinan Gluak, bringing the game to a 2-2 draw at the
Yeah,
moment.
we talked about the targets, how they play.
That's right.
And Gulhak's come up, delivered. Now, this is Altona now have got their tails up. And Carlton have got to be careful now. Whoa! And Gulhak, he just didn't want Soto to run away from him.
Looks
What
like,
a great game, 8 minutes 33 remaining on the clock. Maybe get the froth mop out to have a bit of a look around.
Yeah, I think we can see it right there.
Yeah, you could see the skid mark.
There we go.
Yeah.
Benjamin Callen there with the mop, clean up a little bit. So our staying sound currently, of course, series futsal rules, there's no draw. So if the game ends up in 2-2, we would have to go and decide with a penalty shootout from the 9-meter mark. And depending on who wins, one of them will get the 3 points, giving them 21 points to stay in 5th spot. So it's everyone's game, Peter.
Oh, yeah, it's anyone's game for sure. 2 all apiece, exactly what the punters want. Hasn't been a massive crowd in today, but I'll tell you, there's been quite good coverage online across all the 3 platforms that we share it on. YouTube, probably the heavy hitting. Oh! And they've hit the front just like that. Ridiculous. And it's Thomas Alice who corrals it in. Joseph Ocon, where did it go wrong for Carlton? It's Sinan Gulhak.
It all started here with Berat putting in a tackle here. Thomas Alice passes the ball to his number 10 again. We spoke about the combination between Thomas Alice and Berat, and that is exactly what we did there with the 1-2. Played it across to the back of the goals, and Sinan said, "Thank you for giving me this bread. Hallelujah." And I'll put that in, and that is exactly what he did. He's singing for Altona, scoring goals for fun, and it's Carlton that is trailing 2-3 beyond Altona Knights.
Yeah, I like this squad that Altona have got. He's got a very quick squad. Thomas Alice, Bezapor, Gulhak. Oh, that's good play. Soto is probably overcooked it a bit here. Maybe should have gone first time. Bezapor trying to bulldoze his way through. Have a look at that. He's done well, Bezapor. The ball's falling. Alice can hit it. He'll go right full crackety pop, only as far as back to Alice. Bezapor! Oh! Free kick, no, says the referee. That one
Advantage applied. I can see Michael Torres' hand going up there as well for the advantage, which was, I think that was much more of a better advantage to play than the first one, which happened on Shaban.
And it looked worse than what it looked, actually.
That's right, yeah. Speaking about Panthers, Peter, I hear there's some few works around the scene. Hopefully we'll be having our own series foot to either weekly or monthly show. Is that something that's on the pipeline?
That's on the pipeline, most likely towards the end of this year, in the next season. There will be, of course, the changeover of the new season. Oh, no free kick, says the referee. Frenno's come a long way out. He's got to be careful. Orange trail was Turner. So it's been a good opportunity here for some of the young kids getting, you can see Oliver Holland getting a bit of a run. Gerardo Soto. Here's Turner down the line. Cut in Liano, no one running through. Holland's going to chase hard here. Bezapor's dangerous each way. Oh, and you said he's a good defender, and I agree with you.
I think he's just had too much fufu, probably weighing down on his legs, so he's unable to find the target. I'm about to say something, Peter. It's not my words, but this is from Noel Soma. Shaban Rajab is the best target in the league.
Oh, that's something someone from Carlton would say. Eliano! Oh, what a return! It's a youngster! It's Oliver Holland with his first series futsal goal and took it like a pro. Have a look at the way he corrals this in. Joseph Ocon.
Looks like a side corner being taken here. Straight on to Daniel Liano. He plays the ball across, and Berard was sleeping whilst Oliver was waking up in the morning saying, this is mine, and I'm going to put that in.
And the youngster puts it away like a seasoned pro. It's almost a master stroke. And Daliano now is being told again to calm down. Everett Bodas there doing the taps on the shoulder.
That's right, yeah.
Manager having to calm things down. And it was an absolutely fantastic pass. Was it Gerardo Soto that put that pass in?
Daniel Liano himself,
It was a great pass by Liano.
Plays that across and
pitch perfect, but you had to do the job, Oliver. And great first goal for the youngster.
When it all matters. When it all matters.
Very similar to when Scott Rogan first started as well, scoring those back post tap-ins. He scored like 3 goals on his first game. Oh, what a save.
There we go with the 5th man.
Gulhak's dangerous. Good block. Soto gets second bite of the cherry. Defaria, big battle here.
That should be a red ball, Carlton. Carlton's ball.
Well, it wasn't. You're a commentator now, mate.
Well, my words are not getting down there. We need a radio down there.
Oh, what a shot there by Gulak. You thought he was a lost cause, but Gulak chased it right to the death and snapped it across the body, and he did a great job, Bibi.
He's been the best player for the past 5 minutes of the second half now. Sinan right in the thick and thin of everything going on in there. So
he's defending everywhere. He's going for a rest.
Yeah.
Well-turned rest. On comes Pira.
3 minutes to go, Peter. 3-3 currently. 3-3. 3 minutes to go.
Excellent.
So the triple
Bunch
three.
Of threes. Here's Yaya, your man. Too much fufu, you reckon he's gobbled
and he's
up.
also wearing 13. It's all about the 3 here.
It must be threes. It must be the 33 degrees that's really making the difference.
That's right.
On comes Mad Dog Shaban Rajab as
the best target, the acclaimed best target is on.
Blessed target. He only plays target for five minutes a season. But listen, as he gets older, he may have to reinvent himself. He hasn't got the young legs. Shaban was known for that massive engine up and down the court. I love his pass.
There's a ball here.
Oh, Oliver Holland with a lovely intercept there. The youngster showing promising. So this is the Carlton youth system here. Although maybe Oliver Holland isn't a out and out can't play from a little kid, they seem to be able to attract the youngsters at the club.
That's right, and that is the reason why we have the youth system here, and we encourage all the top leagues to try and put in a youth team in our youth league, because it's all about the development and trying to nurture the next series futsal players. If once the old people are retired, it comes down to these youthful teams. So.
Yeah, and when you say old, you mean like players that are 45 years old.
45 and all of that.
Yeah, so it's not they're not too old, but they're not very young either.
That's right. When your legs are telling you different thing.
It's when your mind says go and your legs say no.
Not yet.
Holland, try to grab it again. He's got another opportunity. Holland can go snap. Left foot. He's promising, Oliver Holland.
We're getting a bit of information here, Peter. There's Morland is saying, welcome Oliver Holland to Morland.
They're already trying to pick him up.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you mentioned earlier, whether the club should have 12 or 13 players.
That's right.
The biggest problem is that a lot of the top clubs can get 13 players, and 13 of the top players, which makes the other clubs that are looking for players,
Yep.
they're probably going to have 6 good players.
I think it's all try and error. Who knows? We can possibly maybe increase from 10 players to 12. I don't know.
I don't think that will happen. Anyway, we'll go to another break, and we'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Aaron Yu, unpassable. Oh, look at that! Look at that! My word.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute peach of a game. 3 all apiece. And there's still a lot of action to come. Remember, this is for the relegation battles. Everyone's looking to get that 5th safe spot. It's up for grabs, and this is one of the catalyst games. This is one of the biggest game for Altona and Carlton for this season thus far, I reckon. Joe, would you agree?
Nah, 100%. 100%.
When
you leave your games too late and you struggling with relegation, that's what happens.
Would have been ridiculous.
Are we going to have another Western United game finish here with the
go.
last
Look at
seconds?
So desperate dive there by the Mad Dog Shaban Rajab. And that's what you need, your captain or your, is he the captain? I'm not even sure. He's everything else.
Yeah, he's everything else.
Where's the captain's armband? I haven't noticed.
They must have lost one.
Oh, in the block. Oh, and it's Fredo. Oh, bears a paw on the bike. He's dangerous from this angle. He can bang him from anywhere. He can do it.
Oh, there we go.
They read it. Holland, the youngster. He's got timing. That occasion, perhaps.
Berat is up there for player of the match.
Bit too casual, definitely. And Gulhak as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And let's be honest. Frano Saric is
both
up there
keepers
too.
have been good, yeah.
Even Ibrahim. Both keepers have been fantastic.
If we've got Coachette finished listening to us, I hear there's going to be a Moreland swap with Carlton. Cooper to Carlton and Oliver Holland to Moreland.
I think the whole idea is for Cooper. Oh!
What a save.
I think Holland's been dangerous. And where they been hiding this young lad?
Oh, I wonder.
Not enough. That's where he's going to grow. He's real. Oh!
He's very lucky.
I think he could have picked it up. It was a missed pass.
That's right, yeah. It was. I don't think it was even a pass.
No, it was. It was a missed control.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. 43 seconds on the clock. Gerardo Soto coming out with it. Patient play now from Carlton. They've got to see it through. They've got to not concede first and try and score one. And same applies for Altona. Are they going to go for it? Holland fancies his chances. I like this kid's confidence.
Hopefully Carlton will be able to keep hold of him for the next season.
Well,
before someone snatches him
already
out.
Comments going on. Here's Mad Dog. They'll be fit. Oh, the Mad Dog very close. Tell you what, the Mad Dog off the boot looked good. Frano, 23 seconds. Is there going to be a heartbreaker?
Are we going to have another heartbreaker with a few seconds to go, Peter?
I'll tell you, it's you don't want to be in the team that loses, that's for sure. If it goes to penalties, I know it's still not great to lose penalties, but it hurts when it's in the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
This is why series is the best competition, because you go right to the end.
That's exactly it. And look, as much as this game is getting very tighter, if Carlton should lose this game, I think he's going to do a lot of damage for Noah Soma, who's already in the who's already in hospital.
He's going to be someone should keep him on the phone.
Give him a bit of heart attack, yeah. So we'll see if Carlton can give him the win so he can come back stronger.
10
Hopefully we'll
seconds
see
coming
him.
up. 10 seconds, the dreaded 10 seconds.
We've seen it before.
They've got to be careful. Oh, Bezapor was like lightning.
4 seconds to go. Push everyone in. Go for the long throw in. That's exactly what is going to happen. Go for the long throw. Rodrigo should be in there.
Oh, were they going for a shot?
Left foot.
Latini, left foot, Latini. Rodrigo. Again, Rodrigo.
That is
that's
it.
Oh, it's down to
penalty
the
shooter.
dreaded penalty mark. And I'm not sure what the statistics are, how many penalties Altona have won. This is something we need to have here too, Mr. Commissioner.
Actually, yeah, no,
we need
definitely.
to know who's the best penalties, who's gone into penalties and who's won them.
Well, from top of my head, Molan is the
Kings?
The Kings. Despite, obviously, I think we had a period of time where Jose Filio was missing quite a lot of
I think
penalties.
he missed like 3 or 4 in a row.
But regardless, I think he's still one of the best penalty shooter.
Let's go on a little quick ad break and be back just in time for the dreaded penalty shootouts to round off round 18, you mad frothers. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Peter Parthimos here, joined by Commissioner Joseph Akon. We're here in the last game of round 18. It's Altona in the navy blue up against Carlton in what looks a bit red and black. Their new Conquer uniforms. The penalty shootout is before us. Now, this is a massive game. Joseph Akon, what does this mean, this victory?
Oh, victory really means everything. It means you are not really entirely secured, because there's still like 3 games left, but it gives you a bit of a upper hand, especially knowing there's head-to-head here to win. And hopefully we don't have Western United penalty incidents here.
Let's see what happens here. The ball's on the line. Who's up first?
If you with us,
number 45, Rodrigo De Faria.
Oscar Yee is joining us now.
Oh, it's a big save.
Oh, they're going to challenge it. They're going to challenge it. They believe Ibrahim Havey had his leg out when he saved it. They're going to challenge it.
Is there a challenge? Oh, there's
There we go with Nicholas. They're going to challenge it.
Let's have a look at the replay if we get a chance in our studio here.
Hopefully, we can also get a
VAR
top view.
does get a different view. Oh, that's hard.
Hopefully we can get a top view for that as well, please.
I think he hit him while he was inside, but
Yeah.
let's have another look.
I think it was the follow through.
You make your own decision.
Top
have
camera,
a look.
let's see.
Let's have a look.
I think
Sort
he
of
hit him.
hits and then he
Yeah.
moves outside.
That's right.
Let's have another look if we can on the actual camera, which is the main camera. Let's have another look. It's really hard. It's a tough one. It's going to be a tough one for the referees. It looks like, here we go, it hits him and then he comes out.
That's right, yeah.
So we really need
See,
an angle. We need an angle right on
The
there.
luxury of the VAR is that they have the opportunity to be able to view other angles and even pause it, slow
pause it.
motion it and all of it. So
That's a different setup to what we've got up here
That's
in the commentary
right.
box. Hard to explain. That's all controlled downstairs, which whoever's been around will know that there's a little office there, which is the control room.
it's got the black office.
It's if you go in there, you come out black and blue.
it's called black box. The
Is it-
black
is
box.
it?
That's what they call
Is
it.
that the new name?
Yeah, apparently from James Briefer of Vermont calls it the black box.
Okay, fair enough. Well, it's got to be camouflage. That's why
Yeah.
the whole
for
stadium,
sure.
if you look around, is designed for you to get maximum view of the ball. So when there's a shot sailing through say 5 foot high shot sailing through, you get to see it.
Yep,
And it
that's
doesn't
right.
get mixed up. So the court is designed for the ball to be properly viewed at all times. And I think that unless you're watching on a little phone,
All
or there's a
right.
decision.
There we go.
Oh, it's a
It
save.
stays!
Oh!
We were correct. He saved it, and it was the follow through of the leg that ended up outside. So,
Yeah, Altona will feel hard done by. There's no doubt about it.
well, I'm sure they will check. They'll definitely go home and have a watch.
It's a tough
of
one
the
because
replay.
realistically, if he saves in and comes out, it's hard. You start to
Yeah.
slide in. Oh, young Nicholas Parthimos now up against Frano. Formidable
Should be off the
force.
game.
Good save, Frano Sarich. Nicholas had a good run in form in kicking penalties, actually, lately. I think it's his first one he's missed in a
okay.
while.
Yeah.
So he's
Actually,
had a very
that's
good
right.
run. Very good run in putting penalties away. And as we know, this is the advantage of the keeper on this spot. The near one is the advantage of the player. Oh, Gulhak! It's a big worm burner. He's had a big game. I think they take out the win. He is man of the match, I
He's
think.
definitely man of the match. He's got that killer instinct. Sharp shooter. Just goes straight in.
Yes, and Altona very close. Nathaniel. He's a sharp shooter usually. Oh, and that's going to be very hard now. They need to score here.
I've always known whenever there's penalty, Altona might have the upper hand because Frano is just
I know, but
amazing.
I recall that they have lost a few even with Frano. That's the funny thing about penalties.
That's right. I think in the last couple of penalties they've had,
It's got to be saved here for Carlton to survive. If Yanni puts this away, it's game over.
Ooh.
Now it's up to Soto. Gerardo Soto. If he scores, it's game on. If Gerardo Soto misses, it's a massive, massive win to Altona.
Ooh, there we go. Is this potentially, Peter, the final kick of the night?
Well, it might be. It might be. Gerardo Soto can put him away, and we know it's the advantage of the keeper.
And this
it's a
is what
big
it
win.
means.
Altona, the big win. They deserve it. No doubt about it. Frano Sarich, Gulhak, for me, players of the game. No doubt whatsoever. Carlton, they puffed, but they couldn't shake down these formidable Altona Knights. They've put together David Sarich and Nicholas Ignatiadis have put together a very solid squad this season.
Absolutely, and I can just hear from the announcer there, certain Gluak has been definitely confirmed as the player of the match.
Oh, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, congratulations, Altona. Well deserved. They are one step closer to that 5th spot. They haven't claimed it yet, but they're very close now. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere, you mad frothers. We'll be back with an interview right after these announcements, you mad froth.
Aaron Yu, unpassable. Oh, look at that! Look at that! My word.
When a soldier falls, they rise. That's what she's done.
She's like the leader of the soldiers. She's
That's
like
right.
the general of this team.
She goes down, Preston might go down. So she stand up. Josh! It is is going crazy in the commentary room. Ladies and gentlemen, Karina Natu just announced herself for one of the best goal of the season. Carlton is standing there. They have no idea what just took them. It looks like, oh, listen, it's a beauty.
Over. Davies lifts over the top. Odds gone in. It's Mary who beat. It's goal number 4. Well done by Davies. To Habib, here she's in now. Mary Habib, 2-0. A little too clever there from Al. Break on for Habib. Mary Habib. Wow.
Tries to go back to Davies. Playing Finney, and the toe pie from Mary UB gets Evolution's third of this half.
Save and
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in for the last game of the night. Carlton versus Altona, of course. Altona taking a win in the penalty shootout. Massive 3 saves from their main man, Freno Saric. And I'm joined here by the assistant coach, Nico. How are you doing, Nico? It's good to see you here.
Oh, very happy, mate. Very happy.
Yeah, look, obviously in the first half, there were a lot of chances missed. And then the game finished in the first half 1-1. What was sort of like the information relay on to the boys in the halftime talk?
Well, basically, I just told them to keep to the structure because we were doing a lot of things right, just not putting that ball in the back of the net. Actually, I got scared because a few weeks ago we were missing a lot of chances and losing games by 1 or 2 goals. So I thought, hope to come up, but we finally did it.
Yeah, now beautiful. This season we've seen a lot of team relying on young players. You guys picked up Sinan Gluhak, and tonight he was phenomenal. We heard he's the man of the match. Can you talk us through Sinan?
Yeah, look, Sinan he's got great potential as a player. He was disappointed with his performance on Tuesday night. I said to him, don't worry, everyone has a bad game. But you could see he came in tonight with a smile, his warm-up, everything. He really wanted to make up for Tuesday night, his performance, and he really did. He really turned it on. And young Thomas Elias is another young boy as well, so definitely bring these young boys in slowly.
Yeah, speaking about Tom Alice, we've seen a very real connection between Tom Alice and Bezapo. It seems they're working very well. Is this something that you've spoken to them about it, or is this something naturally developed between the two of them?
I think it's more naturally developed, and also we have changed our structure the way we're playing. So we've gone away from just your normal 2-2. So it gives Thomas more, because he's fit as well, so he can run up and down the flank. So he gives more assists to Beza. Beza can know he's always running up and down that flank. So I think it's just that naturally just created a bond, those two, and now they're best of mates.
All right, and we know how important this win means for Altona. It's been a bit of up and down throughout the season. Coming into this game, the head-to-head was 1-1.
Yep.
So now you guys have the advantage over Carlton, and that gives you, puts you to 5th with 21 points. How massive is that going into the next 3 rounds of the season?
Oh, look, it's massive. Our last 3 games, I told the boys the grand finals, do or die. So it was to avoid getting relegated automatically. Then 2 games just to avoid to get out of the relegation playoffs. We're still not out of it. I mean, we've still got 3 games to go. The other teams can win 3 games in a row and overtake us. But the confidence in the boys and just their passion, and they're all positive now. It's just like they all want to be here now, so which is fantastic. And we finally put together a decent team because we lost a lot of players from last season as well. We basically built a brand new squad halfway through this season. So we're finally gelling, and it's really good getting the same players here week in, week out.
Awesome, man. Just lastly, before we go, quickly, if you can touch on briefly, was there a bit of frustration when number 23, Carlton, Nicholas Pathimus, did not see a red card on his tackle against Bezapo?
Look, I'll be honest to you. It would have been harsh, but it would have been 50-50. I've got to say, like when you're watching the game live, you think straight away, yes, red card has gone through. But I guess if you watch the replay and slow it down and you're watching it in your own comfort without the pressure, maybe yellow card. So don't know exactly. Was he running towards the goal? Was he running away from the goal? So no, I'm not going to complain about red card. That's harsh.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. Nico, the assistant coach of Altona. It's been a real amazing opportunity to have you join us tonight. Hopefully, we'll see you on Wednesday with the Series Futsal Women's Victoria coming in, and also Friday, of course, round 19 of the men's game. And we've got the Clubs Cup semifinals coming up on Tuesday at 7:30. Western City is taking on Campbellfield, and at 9 o'clock, we've got Moreland and Futura once again battling it out. Until then, have a good night.
Good night.